Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, good morning. Let me know if you guys can hear me and if you can see me. I was having an issue a moment ago. This stream would not seem to start, but I think we're live now. I talked to myself for I think a whole 3 minutes. So please let me know if you can see me and you can hear me now. Hey Avinash buddy, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the mic check. Welcome guys, welcome to the stream. I see now more people are joining. Welcome to the 1-year anniversary of LDFR sim racing. It's already been a year, can you believe it? Time flies. Especially when you're having fun. We're gonna have some fun today. I'm about to load into a practice session here at Interlagos for GT Sprint VRS series. Let's do it. Let's do... Can I already register for the race? I should be able to already register for the race. Here it is. Let's go in. Do a few laps of practice, have some fun. Hey Horacio, how are you doing, buddy? I'm just gonna update the Discord with the live notification, as I always do, and then right into practice. Let's load this up. We're gonna need crew chief. Fire that up. How's everyone doing today, guys? Where is it? Just 1 second, guys. All right. By the way, guys, if anybody wants to join me on track, as you know, I am more than happy to race with anybody who'd like to join me here today. It's always nicer to race with friends. So, if you know the combo, don't be shy, guys. Let's turn on some filters and make it look nice and sharp. So, still about 25 minutes.
That's a new fastest lap for Michaelian, 1:32.7.
Until race time. Let's do some practice. Trading paints is on, everything is on. Do I have my setup selected? We have our setup. Yeah, let's do this.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Love this combination, guys. I really like Interlagos. It's such a great track. Really enjoy racing here. I have a win here, believe it or not, in the Formula 4s. It's a track that always brings back good memories. Let's try to get rid of this black box. There we go. That off track in turn 4, however, is absolutely dreadful. And I think a lot of us will agree on that. But I just really wanted to celebrate this milestone with you guys. With those of you who can come along and say hi. Even if for a short moment. I appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be in this position without you, so this is the least that I can do.
Fastest lap for Michaelian, 132.3. New fastest lap for Mason, 131.9.
Bit of understeer there. Let's get those tires warm. Try to do a couple of hot laps. Get untangled. Get warmed up a bit.
Fastest lap for Clarson's, 131.2.
My prediction for the Formula 1 race? I haven't been following very much this weekend. I must admit that ever since Max won the championship, I kind of unplugged from F1. I don't know. The moment that you know who the winner is... Yeah, okay, the midfield is still important. Ferrari is battling against McLaren and all that, and I support Ferrari, but... You know, I think Max Verstappen are gonna win. I think the McLarens are gonna do better than the Ferraris. And, yeah, not sure what Mercedes is gonna do, to be honest. They've been kind of, like, inconsistent this year. Maybe not as much as Ferrari, but... Yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure. But I feel like most races this year have been quite predictable, and this is also the reason why I haven't really been enjoying it as much. I hope Perez does well though, because I really like Checo. I really, really like him, and it would be dope if he does well in front of his home crowd. I would really like that. I'm a bit off the pace this week, guys, because I noticed I didn't really have a lot of time to practice. But I'm really gonna do my best to try and recover some of the I rating and safety rating that I lost over the past few weeks racing IMSA, which was tough, man. A low 33 is about the best that I can do.
E22, your lap time was 133.3.
What do you guys think is gonna happen tonight in the race?
just done at 1:33.
Hey bandmate, how are you? Sounds awesome, man. Super happy that you could make it even if just for a minute. Oh, okay. I thought this would start at 15 past, but actually these races start at they start on the hour. Okay. Well, I'm totally ready to jump in. I thought I was getting another like 15 minutes of practice, but actually it's the GT3 it's the fixed, it's GT3 fixed that like starts at 15 past the hour. Okay, that's nice to know, Horacio. I suppose it might be too late to try it now because I'd have to practice it. Actually, maybe I could do it in GT3. But I usually do all my practicing early on in the week. And then race towards the end of the week. But that does sound like a really good combination. I do find Sebring, or Sebring, I'm not sure how you say it, extremely challenging on the track. It's one of these tracks where I struggle a bit. But I can see how it's epic in IMSA for sure. Probably lots of carnage, which is kind of what I'm what I'm avoiding at the moment. That absolute chaos that IMSA is, it just drags you down. Like for 4 weeks, I had either like really high highs, like I even got a win. I actually got an IMSA win. Or like really low lows, like DNF after DNF, because of obviously it's multi-class. There's quite a bit of carnage. Hey Pappy, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. And thank you for joining. Thank you, Alkan, mate. Really glad to hear that. Really appreciate all the positive feedback, all the love that you guys have been giving me over the past year. It's super motivating. It's what really gives me inspiration to come up with all kinds of videos and edit a lot and stuff. Really appreciate it, man. So this is gonna be 40 minutes, one pit stop, one mandatory pit stop. We're car number 23 out of 25, so one of the lowest rated cars on the grid. My I rating is relatively low at the moment. Although I'm getting back up to where I usually am at. But that all doesn't matter. What matters is where we can place on track, and I'm hoping for a top 10 at least. Given that we're car number 23, we're probably going to be able to gain I rating even if we place in the top 12 or so. So that would be nice. But actually my biggest concern is my safety rating, which is only at a 1.4 right now, because it got absolutely decimated in IMSA. So yeah, let's try and get basically, ironically, getting no X's here, it's very difficult because there's some very cheeky off tracks in a couple of corners. But let's really try and stay clean. So I'm using setups from Major's Garage. So we're gonna go to my setups. We're gonna select the qualifying setup. I need to remember to change it before the race. So I really need to make a mental note of that. That would be awkward.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. We have 2 laps to get the job done.
If I forget, let's see what we can do. Let's try and get a decent qualifying in. It's not the easiest track for overtakes. I mean, there are a couple of overtaking spots, and it is a wide track. But the further up I can start, the better. Horacio, good question. I usually try to practice in advance, and the main reason for that is because if I upload a race video, as you can imagine, race videos don't really stay relevant for very long. They're not evergreen. They're mostly relevant during the week of the combination itself. So I try to get that race in as early as possible so that the video stays relevant for longer. And for that reason, I try to usually train on a Sunday or on Monday. That's usually when I get my practice in. Like, I would not... I had a bad exit onto the straight. I would usually not start practicing for a combination of that same week, late in that same week, if that makes sense. I would rather just start practicing for a combination in the week after. Tires are still cold, obviously, definitely feeling it. Let's try and ease in. This is not gonna be a fast lap, I already know it, because of my entry into the Senna X's. Let's try and not get a 1x there. But let's at least try to put it down one time, and then I will push a little bit more in the next one. If I had to guess, that's probably in the 34s. There's guys doing 32s and I have not been able to get into the 32s.
Q4, your lap time was at 1:33.5.
Okay, 33.5, that's actually an alright lap time for me. The best I've managed so far overall is a 33.2. Like I said, I'm mildly slow here this week. No, don't get the off track. I got the off track. Ah, of course I did. I wanted to try and push it because my first lap was actually a lot better than I thought it was. And we got the off track, of course. I didn't want to lift. It's okay, we'll take it. I'm not too dissatisfied with my first qualifying lap. It went way better than I thought time-wise. It just felt slow in the cockpit. But we're probably gonna be lucky to start in the top 10, I think. Let's see. I absolutely detest that off-track at turn 4. It's probably the most annoying one on iRacing, I dare say. Let me know in the chat, guys, what do you think is the most... You know, in that theme, what do you think is the most annoying off-track in the game?
The leader has just done 1:32.1.
We're still alive in the standings in the top 10. I'm just gonna keep lapping just to practice a little bit more. Just wait for these guys to finish their laps. Oh yeah, turn 1 Watkins Glen is also pretty annoying. I was dealing with that a couple of weeks ago. But I feel like it does leave you, like, compared to, for example, turn 4 here, I feel like that one does leave you a little bit more margin for error. I feel like here it's kind of a 50-50 when you push, whether you get it or not. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. We're in P11, which is good. Alright. Out of gas. This is the quali setup. Let's go out and change it to the race one immediately, before I forget. My setups, Interlagos 9 and 2 race, open, done. I'm gonna do something sketchy. I'm gonna run to the toilet, because I actually kinda gotta go right before the race starts. It's gonna have to be a quick one. Be right back. Alright, there we go. Oh, gotta make sure that tank is empty before the race. Let's put this back. Okay. P13. Okay, right outside the top 10. Could have gone a bit better, guys. I feel like
That's the end of the session. P13.
I could have maybe gotten 2-3 tenths more. Look how close we are. The times were very, very close, and I actually made a couple of mistakes during that lap. So I think we can definitely we can do better. Than some of the guys ahead. We don't want tires. We're gonna uncheck that. We don't want... Oh yeah, we do want fuel, of course. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Jim. Let's finish this race, please. No contacts. No meatball flags. We don't want meatballs, please. I have not decided what to race next week yet. I haven't really looked at the schedules yet, but I think I kind of want to take... I kind of want to take another week away from IMSA, just to recover psychologically. I don't know, maybe GT3, maybe GT4, maybe I go back to Formula 4, which I haven't done in ages. I haven't done open wheel in ages, maybe that. I kind of want to shoot episode 2 of the R Factor 2 Online Road to Gold as well. So I'm probably going to be looking at what combinations are available there too. I don't know. What's good next week? Do you know? What are the what's inspiring you? What combinations are good next week? LMP3 as well, man. LMP3 is something. Damn, that livery is cool.
40 minutes. 13th place.
I don't have Lebanon. I have not bought that one, unfortunately. So I'll probably sit that one out.
Follow car number 14 in the left column.
Yeah. In that case, if GT3s are at Lebanon next week, I'm not gonna participate. Wait, did I change? I did change my setup, right? Yeah, I have. Otherwise, I would say low fuel. So I've done one race here this week. One race that you can actually see portrayed in the video that I uploaded 2 days ago. It was a good race, it was clean, I enjoyed it. And I really hope that we continue like that here today. F4 at Spa might be a good one. It does sound like a recipe for disaster though. Where are GT4s at next week? Okay guys, going to go concentration mode for race start now. Whew! It's crazy guys. 300, over 300 races in, I still get nervous. Let's do this. We're about to go green.
Get ready. Green, green, green.
We're off.
Car right. He's still there. He's still there.
Let's give him plenty of space. I don't really care about the overtake. Oh, we did do it though. We did manage. Oh, let's breathe. Let's stay chilled out. Let's do this. I stayed a bit wide because I felt like the guy behind me might dive bomb and I did not want to get murdered. We picked up a 1X, but we still held the position, so that's okay. Let's close the door here because people love to dive bomb here. Oh!
Still there.
Like I said,
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there.
Very cool side-by-side battle. We're still going. I think he has me.
Clear left.
I'm basically forced to lift. I have to tuck in behind. Fair play. But I think I got the better exit now. Let's see if we can challenge him at turn 1. Actually, he's pulling away. Okay guys, all things considered, that was an okay lap. We lost a position, but it's nothing. 40 minutes to go, 38 minutes to go. We all messed up our line there with the incident ahead. Interesting situation here. I could potentially pull up 3 wide, but I don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna pull back a little.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
I wanted to see... Oh my god. Okay, I completely fumbled that.
Left side.
I had to stay on the inside. I thought the guy on the outside was gonna be able to carry more speed and kind of take me along with him. But I completely fumbled that. That was bad. But the most important... There you go.
Left side. Clear
Whoa.
left.
Yo. Wait, did I cut him off? Oh my god.
Warned about track limits.
Try to rejoin sensibly. I'm not sure if it's my fault, but I'm gonna say sorry just in case. I think it might have been a racing incident. I didn't really have anywhere else to go. But the most important thing is that the car feels good. Which it does. I think just some bodywork damage, maybe a little bit of aero damage. I was trying to turn and my car just got hooked.
133.0.
Hey Alex, mate. Nice to see you. We lost a lot of positions on that one. Let's see where we are.
You're all over the place. Come on, man. Get your head back together. 20th place.
Yeah, not good. This has quickly turned into a recovery drive. I think with a bit of consistency we can still do well. Come on. Yeah, I really made the wrong decision in the previous lap here at turn 4. I thought I read the situation well, but I actually completely misread the situation. Picked the wrong line, paid for it. Gap behind is 6 seconds. I don't think we need to worry too much about what's happening behind.
That's the fastest lap. That lap time was 133.8.
Oh my god, he's going so slow. I couldn't go anywhere.
Front is sharp.
I had so much overspeed, but I just couldn't go anywhere.
5 seconds.
We'll get another chance. Oh my god, and again.
We'll need to pit for refueling.
I need to overtake this guy.
Into the race.
Okay, there's problems ahead. Come on, guys. Why is he trying to rejoin?
Car right. Clear right.
With, like, so many cars of incoming traffic. Okay, I think we can definitely overtake Sharf. I need to really try and make this move as soon as possible. Let's try and spook him a bit.
V19.
Had to lift a little bit more. Is that Jones and Garcia ahead side by side? They're gonna slow each other down a lot. Let's be ready for that. Oh my god, man, I'm losing so much time. If it keeps going like this, I might pit early. And the problem is that now I'm being pushed back into the guy behind me as well. But the pit window is still not open, so we're gonna hold up.
Stay close, there might be a chance here.
Come on. We're gonna try and brake.
Car right. Right side's clear.
I know.
Come on,
I forced it. I had to, guys. I'm sorry about that. It was a bit of a dive bomb, but I had to force it. I'm confident on the brakes in this car. I had to force it, man. It had to be done. It had to be done. Nobody was endangered.
Stick to the plan,
Let's keep
don't be
going.
intimidated.
Those two guys ahead, though. They are really battling as well. And ideally, we get around them as quickly as possible. Oh man, I'm having to lift so much. So much. For those of you who just joined us, guys, I started in P12, but ended up getting spun around and fell down to P21, and now we've recovered 2 positions. 30 minutes to go. I have a feeling the 2 guys ahead are gonna get in an incident. I have, I don't know, my
18th. That was 134.9.
my sim racer senses are telling me. Okay, we have overspeed.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear. Car left. Still there.
Wow, he barged into my line there.
Still there.
But I have the inside for the next one. Yo,
Hold your line.
yo,
Clear left.
bro,
Window open. Just cut the
what the
traffic.
fuck? Bro, what the hell was that? Was that intentional? Oh my god. We've lost all the positions that we regained. Hey John, how are you doing, mate? Super glad to meet you on stream. Welcome. Not sure if you guys caught that, but I'm really not sure what that was all about.
Ahead is now 0.8.
Oh my god. What a shame. What a shame. I think I'm basically last now. I don't understand. I don't understand. I can understand if he understeers into me at turn 4. Okay, fair enough.
22nd place.
Oh, look at this. I can understand if he does that, but then pushing me out on the straight, like what is that all about? Hey Steven, man, I know, right? What is that all about? And I told you guys as well, huh? That I was sensing an incident with these guys. Look, I've almost caught up to them. The troublemakers of the pack. Jones, Uras, and Sharf. So, for those of you who just joined, I was in a battle with the guy in P18 and I managed to overtake him after a couple of laps. Because he was slowing me down quite a bit. And then I think Uras or Jones, one of the two, I think it was Uras who
P20, you've just done a
blatantly shoved me
45.2.
off track. And now we've almost caught up with them again. So the thought of having to deal with them again is yeah, kind of exciting. But I also wish I was ahead. Look, yeah, they're still in the heat of the battle, these guys. Which is good for me, because they're gonna continuously slow each other down. Ooh, understeer. I'm just trying to push a little bit more now.
About track limits.
Really trying to catch up. This is the opportunity to try and close the gap.
The gap in front is now.
We have to take
3
it.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I want to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. We'll check the replay later, but I don't know. There's little excuses for pushing someone out on a straight. So, yeah.
P19.
Other than that, guys, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I hope everyone's had a good week of racing. What have you guys been racing this week? And how has it been going? Oh no, I'm doing it again. Why don't I learn? Why don't I learn?
Keep it within the track limits.
Yeah, Steven, the only thing that I'm not sure of is whether or not he maybe himself had someone on his left. Because the guy that was behind me, I think also tried to move in. But I don't know. We'll have to see the replay. Cortijos is all over Sharf. Ahead.
The gap in front is now 1.2.
We're all pretty much running at the same pace at the moment here, so reaching a little bit of a stalemate, which is a bit discouraging. Oh, okay. Cortijos is pulling into the pits. I think he feels that he's stuck in traffic.
17th place.
Which is, to be fair, the way that I felt as well when I was behind Sharf before, and that's why I kind of dive bombed him. And we're back in that position again. But now I'm actually struggling to keep up with him. I think it's probably because he has draft from the cars ahead and I don't. Or maybe I'm just low. Which I actually kinda am here this week. We gained a couple of positions, maybe guys pitting or freebies, I'm not sure. Oh, he's at a bad exit. And I had kind of a bad entry. Because I was keeping an eye on him, I thought he was gonna spin, so I hesitated for a moment. Ah! Come on, mate. Concentrate. But it kinda looks like a Sharf ahead as a... or a Jones has broken the toe.
Car ahead is Sharp.
So, at least that's good for me. Bad line through the Senna S's this time around. A little bit too much gas on entry. Oh, how's VR been, man? It's something that I've been wanting to try for a while, but I just haven't pulled the trigger quite yet.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. We're halfway home, should be about 11 minutes of fuel left. Gap to Sharp. Ahead is now 1.0.
Yeah, from what I've heard, the triples are most people's favorite choice. I think mainly because of the ease of use, ease of setup, no overheating.
That was a
Such as you get with VR. How's motion sickness, by the way? Have you been getting any of that?
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Now, Sharf is making moves on Jones. Let's watch this battle closely. There comes the mistake. He's made a mistake. Jones ahead. Too much curb on the exit. That thing sucks you right out of the track. But I don't think Sharf has enough overspeed to make a move. Oh, he's gone deep, and I target fixated, so I went deep as well. But you know what the problem is? Is that even if I would have come out with more speed, I couldn't have taken it anywhere. You kind of get bottlenecked in the middle. Of the chicane if you try to overtake going through. Guys, I was in this position like 10 minutes ago, battling this same guy, and I overtook him 10 minutes ago. And then because we got taken out, now we're here having to do this all over again. Let's try and do this. Come on.
Come on, man, send it already.
Excuse me, Jim.
Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this.
Alright, come on, come on, come on.
P17. Left side. Clear left. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 3.7 seconds.
Oh, that's not good.
Right side. Still there. Clear right. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. On your right. He's still there.
Come on.
Still there. Right side's clear.
And that is how we do it, baby. Let's go.
Good pass.
Come on. That was a sick battle, man. Side by side for multiple laps. I have 5 minutes of fuel left.
It's all over you. Keep your
Yeah,
exit
let's,
speed. Stay smooth.
We're gonna
P15.
defend.
This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up.
That was so sketchy, though. Yeah, he's got more straight line speed. I need to push him out. I mean, I need to defend. Open up the corner. Come back across. Come on. I promise I'll catch up with chat as soon as possible, guys. There's just been very little downtime in these battles. Oh man, did I enjoy that move.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Hey Alex, I'm using the baseline or the driver setup from Major's garage.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
I think he decided to pit. We still have 4 minutes left of fuel. Missed the apex by a freaking country mile there, okay. Anyway, normally Jim always tells me when it's time to pit.
The gap behind is now.
We're gonna rely on him. Did he just say 2 laps? I think he said 2 laps. Yeah, 3 minutes, that's about 2 laps, right? Yeah. We're gonna continue, guys. I have clean air.
B13. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap. Box in this lap.
Loud and clear, Chief. We're probably not gonna be in the same position when we come out. We're gonna lose positions again. We're probably gonna be in like P17 or P18. Yeah, it's just a shame our race got ruined earlier, but it's a fun one though. I've been enjoying the battling like no other, man. The battles in this race, the overtakes have been good.
Very little fuel left. Hit this lap. In this lap. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Things are looking good. How's that? Yeah.
On your right. Clear right. Okay, we'll pull you to the end. Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. The car behind is pitting.
That's it, go.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Yeah, I have heard that about VR, Steven, like about the quality. And it's something that turns me off a little bit as well. But I'm sure that the immersion makes up for it.
cars pitting.
Which position are we in? I think it's gonna take like a lap to figure that out properly. Yeah, and the heat as well. You know also what's something for us content creators is that I read that it's a little bit of a pain to like kind of set up the headset each time. There's more tinkering involved and it's less plug and play. I'm not sure if you would agree with that, but that's also something that, you know, as a content creator... Oh, fuck. I just missed the apex like crazy. Has deterred me a bit from wanting to get one, because yeah, if it's something that I'm just gonna keep on the shelf, then it might not be worth the monies, for me at least. But I mean, as a sim racer, it's something that I really want to experience because, yeah, it's like being there, right? Let's see where we are. That was a terrible outlap, by the way.
B17.
Yeah, 17, just like I thought. Not surprised. That means we would lose 24 I rating, which is not too bad. We might get some freebies though. There might be some drama. Maybe we manage to catch up to Massey ahead. Don't think I've done the best job taking care of tires so far, so I'm definitely feeling less grip overall.
Massey ahead is now 2.4. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, fair point, Steven. It could be something cool to make content with, like from an experience standpoint. And there's definitely a few people that have done this very successfully, like Stuffy with his F1 content. Very good guy, very good channel. I would highly recommend it, especially if you like open wheel stuff.
To go, 5 minutes left.
Only 5 minutes left, unfortunately, guys. Oh, I'm understeering. Yeah, he did. You're right. Let's see. The gap behind is 4 seconds. We can't underestimate it.
Lap time was at 1:34.7. Massey ahead is now 3.0. lap time was 1:34.5.
I actually quite like the built-in spotter. I left it on because
The gap behind has now decreased to
I like
3.1.
especially recently they updated and it gives you more messages about like what's happening on track, like if there's an incident behind you or ahead of you and stuff like this, as you must have noticed. I think it's pretty good. I think they work well together. I think crew chief though is probably the essential one, like the one that
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
that you really wanna have, let's say, for a more practical purpose. Oh man, that was bad. Carried way too much speed. Well, we're not gonna be pushing forward anymore, but
Fuel remaining.
it is important that we do keep Cortijos behind. He's 2.5 seconds clear. There's only a minute left. I think this is the penultimate lap, just with a little bit of concentration. We can definitely try and keep him behind. The most important thing at this stage of the race is to not overdrive the car. So let's try and avoid doing that.
P17.
After the race, we'll review some incidents. And also prepare to sign up for the next one. We're gonna be doing the same combination, but with a fixed setup. Cortijos behind is catching. Piece is dropping off, but I think this is gonna be the white flag, so I think we'll be good. Alright.
One more to go. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
What I have been is consistently
Very
slow.
little fuel left. Jan is leading the race. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Are you guys ready to analyze the drama? Alright. For the final time, onto the home straight, and we're gonna be finishing this one in a pretty disappointing P17. It could have gone a lot better, wouldn't have been. I know, would have, could have, and all that stuff, but that annoying
P17.
incident
Okay, we're done.
that we had earlier was really a pity. 6 X's, I think it will be positive for the safety rating, this one. But not good for the I rating. We are losing 24 points of I rating. Let's go out and let's check out that incident, guys. Let's check that out. I see that there's more of us on, by the way. I just wanted to say a huge thank you for everyone who came on. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, as some of you all know, the reason why we're here, it's the 1-year anniversary of this channel, and what we managed to achieve over the past year has been unthinkable. I never thought it would go so well, and I owe it to all of you, really. So I'm super happy to be here, celebrate with you guys. I'll check that out. The Jimmy Johnson spotter pack sounds pretty cool, man. Crew Chief definitely doesn't do anything wrong, but I'm always down to check out new things, new gadgets for sim racing. That's always good. Okay, guys, so how much time do we have? We have about 15 minutes until the next race. I want to go see what happened. I definitely made some stupid decisions in this race. We'll take a look in a moment. Let's look at the beginning of the race. Let's see how the beginning went here, guys. Held the inside. Usually this is always quite good to hold the position. I did give him a lot of space, and that was a move. That was good. Here one guy went off wide, we went off wide as well. I wasn't sure about his rejoin. He rejoined safely. And oh yeah, we got shoved here a little bit. Boom. What is this? This is a racing incident, I think. Let's take a look. Let's go far chase. As you can see, I'm holding my line, turning onto the inside. I'm not turning late. This is kind of a late. You usually turn in a little bit late here, and he basically just drove as if I wasn't there. I suppose he probably couldn't see me. Let's check out his cockpit. Yeah, he doesn't know that I'm there, or well, he sees me very last moment. But I don't know. To be fair, I think this is kind of a racing incident. Maybe I could have maybe drifted out a little bit, actually, now that I see it a little bit better. Yeah, okay. But okay, no harm, no foul. Yeah, this is a racing incident. It's also partly my fault, I would say. I'd say racing incident, let me know if you guys disagree. But he ended up actually overtaking me. We're still side by side here. This was a good battle. But yeah, I had to drop off here. Yeah, I dropped off. Yeah, fair enough. Definitely enjoyed that battle, but I think maybe we had a couple of scratches on the paint job, but nothing major. Here someone went super deep. And then this, oh yeah, right, this is where I made a pretty big mistake. So here was the thing, right? So from my perspective, I saw this guy going super slow, and I thought to myself, okay, we could potentially pick this guy up, pick up the overtake. I've got overspeed on all the guys ahead of me, right? And I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can go 3 wide and try and overtake them on the inside. But then I realized that realistically that wasn't going to be happening because they barricaded the entire track. As you can see, there's no space left anywhere. So at this point I thought to myself, I think I would rather follow the guy on the outside line rather than the guy on the inside line, and that was a brutal mistake. The reason why I thought that is because I thought that this guy was going to be having a really slow exit out of turn 4, and maybe this guy would drop off a little and try to switch on him. So as you can see, I moved to the right to try and achieve that, but obviously I was really focused on what was ahead. I kind of forgot about the guy behind. He tucked in on my inside and I couldn't go anywhere. I just had to hold it out on the outside. And worst part, actually, is that this would have all been okay if this guy in front of me wouldn't have almost spun. So as you can see, he almost loses the car there, right? And so at this point, I'm like, I can't go anywhere. The only thing that I can do, as you can see, slam on the brakes and just slow down a lot. And at this point, everyone is like, boom, 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 just overtaking me. Yeah, this was literally a mix of bad decision making and bad luck. Yeah, without that little spin, it wouldn't have gone as bad. You see here, I had to slam and then, yeah. It's a shame, but that's also iRacing, guys. Sim racing. But this was still all fine and dandy. We were still in it. It was still early on. Oh, yeah, right. We had this guy get punted away. Let's see that. Yeah, straight up punt. No excuse, really. Straight up punt from the Ferrari. We then... Oh, right. There you go. That's the first time that I got taken out. So you can see this Ferrari. So let's check out what happens here. Let's go to the Ferrari. Nicolas Garcia. Here he's following very closely. When you follow someone so closely, you have to brake a bit earlier than your markers. Now, let's see where he... maybe the Porsche brakes early. Let's check that out. Let's go in the cockpit with the Porsche. I would say this is the normal time to brake. I usually brake when the Sao Paulo riding comes out of picture, like in that exact moment. He brakes, gets taken out. Yeah, I think that's a punt. And then if we go back with me, and let's go back to far chase. Obviously that happens. I mean, at this point, there's like heaps of space on the inside. I go in, it's my corner, I've got the inside, I'm coming out for the exit. And I just kinda lock rear to front with this guy, right? And this is the annoying thing with iRacing, is that often when you're at the receiving end of these things, you're the one who dies. So obviously he spins. Okay, no, he kind of died as well. So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. 6. That's not nice. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? Racing incident? Hey Pedro, lovely to see you, mate. Was a pleasure to meet you, and welcome to the stream. And thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this incident here. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he maybe... I mean, I can't be more on the inside than this, can I? Let's check it out from his cockpit, maybe. Because this really ruined me. So that was already... That was already the second bump in the first 2 laps. Let's look at it from his cockpit. He's turning in. I'm obviously pushing out because I'm accelerating out of the corner. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there was any ill intention there, absolutely. I think this was mostly maybe a bit of bad luck mixed with like racing incident. Yeah, we did lose a lot of positions though, so that was not nice. Yeah, I agree with both Ori1 and Alex, to be honest. Yeah, quite 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 unfortunate. This is also just one of these episodes of bad luck, I think. But the one that I really want to see, guys, the really questionable one, was the one when I got pushed out by that other guy. So, because now we got into a rhythm, we're in P13, right? And then we started recovering a bit. We still have 10 minutes. I need to keep track of time. P20 now. And we started recovering a bit. We chased and chased and chased. And then eventually... yeah, so we ended up behind this guy, right? We ended up behind Sharf. And he was really holding me up. He was going quite slow. So I pulled a little bit of a dive bomb. on him because I really wanted to force the overtake. It happened right here. I just braked later than him. It wasn't, from the cockpit it felt like a worse dive. But in fairness, it was just an opportunistic move. I just really had to overtake this guy because he was slowing me down so much. With all due respect. I enjoyed that move. And it had to be done, right? And then I started battling with the next guy, because at this point I'm on a recovery drive. I started battling with Frank Uris. Now, let's fast forward. Frank Uris was himself busy battling this blue Ferrari. Was it that lap that it happened? Yeah, it was that lap, I think. Yeah, it was here. Okay, check this out. Oh, man. Okay, check this out. So, let's go far chase again. So, he compromises his line through the Senna S's. I've got overspeed, right? I'm keeping my pedal pinned. I know that on the straight I'm gonna go faster than him. I'm trying to pull alongside here. He goes defensive. We're alongside. I brake late. I'm super confident on the brakes with this car, guys. I brake late. I stay alongside with him. Little bit of a tap. I think this is a racing incident. I didn't mean to close too much, but I also didn't want to understeer off into the, into the runoff area. I think I left him enough space. I think this is just a bit of a racing dash there. But at this point, I don't think... Yeah, he leaves me. He leaves me the bare minimum, okay? This is still okay. But then what happened here, guys? I'm still alongside. I don't see how I can be more... Like, if we look at it from the cockpit as well... If you look at my trajectory... Look at the space that I leave. Also, I'm on single monitor, right? So I'm doing my best to leave as much space as possible. You can see I purposely make my line wide here. Okay, we already established, I think that was a bit of a racing incident. But here I really stay wide. There's definitely a lot of space on the inside. You can use the curb. But we locked together here and I ended up going wide again and I lost again all the positions that I recovered after that spin earlier on with that Ferrari. I lost them all over again. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. Yeah. It's tricky, yeah, by the way. This is not really an overtaking situation, but I wanted to try and be a little bit aggressive, Yeah, come on, look how much space there is, bro. Especially here when he touches me the second time. He's got quite a bit of space. He's kind of drifting away a little bit. Yeah, and I get it. He's defending his position. I mean, it's fine. But... So from the cockpit, it actually really felt intentional because I felt really shoved to the right. But I don't think this was intentional. I think it was just maybe like a little bit too much aggression, a little bit too much. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if he would have continued with his trajectory, he would have almost ended up like almost on the curb, like behind the Ferrari. He was kind of going in this direction, which, I mean, at that point, I would have really had nowhere to go. Yeah. I don't know. And the last thing that I wanted to see was that battle all the way at the end, because then we ended up down in P22, and then we managed to recover up to P17. So we had to do 2 recovery drives in this race. Which are quite fun, to be honest. Recovery drives, I find that to be quite fun. But it's just a shame for the result, though. Was this the race, the lap that we overtook him? Not this one? Oh, this one. Man, that was nice. This was properly satisfying. This was like, oh man, we went wheel to wheel for like multiple corners. It was still with that same guy that we overtook before. Held it side by side here. I tried to switch on the other side here. Pulled out on the outside there. Tried to switch back in. The Ferrari got unsettled there. You see a little bit of oversteer. We pulled side by side here again, using the extra momentum from the exit. And then here I just locked the corner, closed it, and took it. I enjoyed that. That was good. Let's do another one. Oh, we gained the. Oh, let's register before it's too late. The session starts in 4 minutes. I enjoyed that, guys. Let's check out the result while it puts us in the race. Is it gonna get us in? There we go. So we gained 0.29 safety rating, so we're still rebuilding our safety rating slowly. And lost some I rating, which is really a shame. I'm trying to make my way back to 2K. Because I lost so much safety rating, I rating racing IMSA recently. 33.8 best lap time, which is not good for me. I can lap about a half a second faster than that, but yeah, we had a lot of battles to negotiate. I also made some mistakes. It was challenging, but I really enjoyed it. Let's go in again. While this loads up, guys, I am gonna go get a glass of water. I'm gonna use the toilet quickly, stretch my legs. But stay tuned for another 20-minute race. GT3 fixed. Join me on track. If you like, guys, if you have this track and this car and you know this combination, by all means, feel free to join me on track. And yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys. All right. Okay. Ready for another one, guys? Let's see. Let's see what our strength of field is for this one. Let's get our overlays open again. Okay, 1.7k, 19 cars on the grid. Let's do this. We're gonna try and do a little bit better in quali this time around. All right.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Hopefully, a slightly better result in this one. Let's see what we can do.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
Ooh. Ah, I lit up the rear tires there. Almost lost it. Managed to save it by the skin of my teeth. Let's see what we can do. Different setup from before. There's just a little bit of getting used to again. But it's okay. I did most of my practice with the fixed. 32.4. The fastest guy. That's pretty quick.
P8. That last lap was a 1:33.6.
That's the time that I had in the previous race. Let's try and do better. I'll be happy with a low 33. No! Oh my god, again!
Track limits.
We'll leave it at that. Not great once again, but it is what it is. Let's move on. I was trying to carry a little bit more speed here, and we just... Yeah, I was really trying to use the whole track.
Just done it.
Push as much as
133.6.
possible, and how narrowly did we get this off track? Oh man, that was so narrow.
Wise 133.0.
Man, how... I really don't like this track for off tracks, I have to say. Yeah, then I missed the apex by a mile, but okay, at that point I'd already given up. Yeah, dude, that was so close. There's no specific information here. We're yeah, we're probably gonna slide down to probably like 13 or 14. We're quite close with the guys around us, but then there's, yeah, the top 5 is like quite in the 32s. I've not been able to post a 32 yet. My fastest time is like, I think, a 33.2 or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty quick. But in terms of pace, this combination has been one that has been one of my worst actually for GT3. So it's really gonna be mostly about staying out of trouble and being consistent. That's gonna be key to try and get a good result here, guys.
That's the end of the session. P11.
All right. Let's take her for another spin. P11. Okay, that's good. That's all right. That's all right. We're like in the middle of the pack, a little bit further down. Let's try and dig into the top 10, guys. To a good race.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side.
We don't want...
The estimated strength of field is 1,758.
We don't want fuel. We don't want tires.
B11. The track temp is 22. The air temp is 21 Celsius. We need to follow car number 02 in the left column. Catch up to car number 02.
Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I got distracted.
Catch up to car number 02.
Thank you, buddy. Let's try and have some fun. It's a beautiful sunset here at Interlagos. The perfect... oh! That guy almost got rear-ended. Apparently doing this weaving on the formation lap doesn't really make any difference. That's what I read. I'm not sure if that's true. I think a couple of people have tested it. But apparently it doesn't really make a big difference. I don't really do it. We're off.
Go! 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
We're gonna open up the corner.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
I had to take the 1X, otherwise I would have hit that guy. He's lost it. No, 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 no. Oh my god.
Car left. Clear left.
Bro, I thought he was gonna rejoin across and hit me. Okay. Decent start.
B13.
I shifted one too many for my liking. It unsettled the car a bit, but it's okay. The guy behind me almost hit me. I think he almost overshot the corner. Gentry, Corberand, and Theo ahead are pretty much in a nose-to-tail battle. Oh, and I'm wide. Another one's off. No, don't rejoin. Oh my god, guys. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You know, guys, if you spin, if you get taken out, I don't know why I'm saying this to you, but I'm just kind of saying this in general. If you get taken out like that, you just gotta take DL, you know? You just gotta hold your brakes and join when there's no one there. That guy tried to rejoin on the fly and almost took me out. Oh, yo, yo. It's good. That's another one. Another position that we gained. Let's keep going.
The leader has just done a 133.2. V12.
I went a little bit too deep on the entry. That corner is really challenging, these NISs, man. It's one of my favorite corners in sim racing, but it's also one where the margin for error is in terms of like picking the right line, is quite slim.
The gap to tie ahead is now 1.3 seconds.
We're closing the gap, let's keep pushing. Trying to accelerate out as early as possible there without getting sucked out by the off-camber bit of track there. Super important corner on this track to try and get as much speed going going off on this straight.
132.6. That's the fastest lap of the race. 15 minutes left. Keep digging. This isn't over yet.
I prefer that line a lot more through these NSs, keeping the entry as tight as possible to the left. Who carried a little bit too much speed going in there. And again. Well, that's alright. Whew. John, that's a really good lap time. I've never managed a 32.
That was a 133.4.
You would be at the front of this race with that lap time, buddy. Best I managed is like a 33.2, I think. I know for sure there's a part of this track, especially this upcoming corner, and I think also corners later on in the snaky part of the track where I'm not efficient, where I could go faster, where I could brake maybe a bit more efficiently. But the issue is that I didn't have a lot of time to practice this week, so I kinda had to accept the pace that I could find in like an hour or so, which is also fine.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.4 seconds.
And I can also feel it that I'm slow, like compared to my peers at the same like iRating level, so I know this is one of my weak tracks GT3 wise. Wake behind is closing the gap. That's not good. But look, if you look at the delta on the standings in the last lap, me and the 4 guys ahead pretty much all had the same lap time.
V12.
So So this is basically just a pure war of attrition at this point. I would really, really like to try and gain some I rating. That's the thing. But to do that, I really need to try and maybe gain like 2-3 more positions. And it's not gonna be easy. These guys ahead of me are quick. The guy behind me is catching though. Guy behind me is really quick. Maybe one of the guys who it's maybe one of the guys who bottled it early and now maybe he's recovering. I'm not sure. I don't think I want to battle him too much. Just mainly due to the fact that I don't want to lose a lot of time to the pack ahead. I kind of want to try and keep the top 10 in range. That's good for me both in terms of trying to gain more positions, but also psychologically. If Wake behind wants to overtake me and maybe try and help me to catch up with the guys ahead, I'd be all for it. Also because behind Wake there's Washington, but he's 3, almost 4 seconds clear, so he wouldn't necessarily be a threat.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
He keeps saying this, things are looking good. I'm not sure what is looking good, I don't know, man. I appreciate the optimism. Battling ahead. I think I can also potentially cut a lot more of that corner. Freebie!
That's a new fastest lap for Wise, 132.
Yeah, man, 131. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, dude, Dave Cam.
B11. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Dave is proper quick, but these guys, I don't know how they do it, man. I mean, I think it's just a lot of experience, a lot of practice. Wake behind is about to make his move. We're not gonna fight him too hard, guys. I don't think it makes a lot of sense for me right now to battle someone who's clearly a lot quicker than me. I think we need to be a little bit more strategic. I really don't want to lose time to the top 10. We're right outside. And I know he's gonna be able to put more pressure than I can on Theo and Genti ahead. That said, I'm not gonna lift to let him through. He's gonna have to make a move. He's gonna have to earn it. Ooh! I really used all the track I had there. Whoa, that was a little bit sketchy.
You've just done a 133 car left. Still there. He's still there. Clear left. Come on, man. Defend harder.
That works for me. I knew he was gonna dive. I just kind of let it happen. If I defend here, we're gonna be doing this for the whole race. But now I kind of hope it pays off in terms of pressuring the guys ahead. so I'd really like him to push. He seems capable. Oh look, someone's off ahead.
The gap in front is now 0.8. New fastest lap for Wise 132.4. V12, push now, we need more speed.
No shit, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, I know that you can cut those corners more. The reason why I'm kind of preventing myself from doing it is because when I try to drive like that, I'm very prone to off tracks. Just because
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
I can't like practice it that much. And my safety rating is so low right now that I'm trying to really avoid the off tracks as much as possible. So I'm also compromising a little bit of space for stability and for, let's say, safety rating. Well, yeah, I know that I'm leaving like a few tenths there for sure.
You've used half your fuel.
Wake, mate. Let's try and put more pressure on the guy ahead now, just like you were doing with me.
Go on, keep pressing him. Force that
Come on,
mistake.
bro. Whoa, they slowed down a lot. Oh no, I went wide. Oh, and he's wide as well.
Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Ah, man, if only I would have held a good line, I would have been able to overtake him here on the straight.
Washington behind.
It's
now.
okay. Let's stay
1.0
chill.
seconds.
There's 3 minutes. It can be done. I made a mistake at the worst possible time there. I kind of target fixated on the McLaren though. I wasn't sure if he was gonna like lose it or something. It ended up making my line horrible. Oh, I'm going wide.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
We had a good exit. Good exit here. We're gonna challenge. We're gonna try and challenge. This is a great battle, guys. For P9, P8 even. Let's take the wide line. Let's do it right this time.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh no, he got alongside me. I couldn't punch. Damn it. I cannot believe that Wake managed to get his position back. That's really great.
Don't make it easy for him. Make him go along.
Ah. I needed a free line there to try and get overspeed before the straight. Come on, buddy. Let's do this, man. What a nice battle. What a nice battle.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, he almost took him out.
We've just had a warning
I'm getting attacked from behind now as well. Oh, there's nowhere I can go. Come on, baby. I think he has draft as well. And by the way, guys, once again, I promise I will catch up with the chat as soon as I get a moment of downtime. This this battle is requiring my full concentration.
Last lap.
White flag.
Left side. Clear left.
No, I made a mistake. I wanted to try and do a switch, but he didn't accelerate out as quickly as I thought he would, so I kind of played myself. Anyway, at this point, I'm just kind of desperate to try and get this overtake done, but I don't think we're gonna get an opportunity, unfortunately. Lots of pressure on this car.
Car right, clear right.
Oh, I had a good exit. He's gonna defend.
Gone out of track limits.
Bro.
Between the lines.
Ah, I tried everything. I tried everything. Yeah. Man, it's a shame. It's a shame because, once again, we could have gotten a little something better. This was genuinely a hard race. Nobody took us out. Nobody did anything
2
wrong.
minutes. E12. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
It was just, this one was hard. I was just off the pace. That's the cold hard truth sometimes, you know? But yo, did I enjoy this battle with Gentry ahead. That was a beautiful, beautiful battle. Clean drivers, respecting each other. I like that. That's good. Very, very nice one. Okay, I can finally look at the chat, guys. I'm sorry, I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Yes, John, I agree. It is a pretty hard track, man. It's one that, like, to really maximize it and to really also not get off tracks whilst maximizing it is quite difficult for me. Yeah, the not getting the off tracks is really the challenging bit. Yes, I have considered coaching. I am still considering getting some coaching. I actually would be really interested to, like I'm replying to you, Horacio, your question. I'd actually be super interested in doing a session with Suelio. Because, yeah, I mean, that guy is awesome. And he knows a lot of stuff. And it's not even like that expensive. And yeah, but I'm thinking maybe of doing his course. And then maybe like, if I want to go a little bit or reach the extra mile a little bit, then maybe a one-on-one session. But I also feel like there is more that I can learn on my own before I get to that point, so I'm kind of holding it up a little bit. Because like the highest I got on iRacing is 2.2k iRating. That was during a period of really consistent racing and like good results. Recently my results haven't been as good, just lots of DNFs, but that was mainly IMSA. That didn't go great. Yo, thank you, Roger, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kind words. Really, really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, exactly. That's the one that I'm considering as well. And he also has a book, so I wonder also what is good for what, you know? Like, I'm not sure if the book or the course is better or whatever. Morad, yeah, Morad. I mean, yeah, I can see Morad being more expensive. I mean, he's a GT3 Pro and all that. I think he also has less time, in general, because the guy's always traveling to races and back and all that. So, yeah, I guess going with Morad is definitely gonna be more expensive. Cool guy as well, though, man. I think he's a great guy. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the GGs and all that. I really tried my best. That was bloody difficult. Was trying to stay as close as possible. I tried to use that driver that was faster than me, that was behind me, that overtook me. I didn't really put up a battle against him because I really wanted to try and see if I could maybe use him to advance. It almost worked because he got in there, he wrecked some havoc, he did some things in there, but it was just not. Maybe one or two more laps and I would have been able to set something up, but we ran out of race. Let's do another one. I think I'll do one more. One final one. To try and maybe see if we can get one positive iRating race today. But I think the safety rating is still on the come up as well, which is also a good thing. Let's take the wins. Yeah, we gained a little bit, but we're back down to 1.6 now. Let's see if we can keep ourselves afloat a little bit more with the iRating. Let's see, where are we? VRS sprint, register. So in terms of setup, actually, I noticed that the majors one, like the paid one that I'm using, is not necessarily quicker than the fixed, but it feels a bit more stable. So yeah, I think I'll use it again. But again, you know, because I'm not maximizing the track, I think I'm also, or like not like to, let's say, to the fullest. I'm not really squeezing that setup to the fullest, I don't think. Yeah, exactly, John. Exactly. And he knows a lot of stuff. I mean, and I think he has also a lot of experience in the sim as well, which is really cool. Like, I think he comes more from sim racing and then went to real life racing. So sim racing is really like his bread and butter as well. Um, yeah, I actually was in a race with Morad once. I mean, we were in the same lobby. I didn't race him. He was all the way at the front. I was in the middle, and he is an absolute animal, as you can expect. Okay, clear. Sounds good. Yeah, I think I'll give it a go. He puts out discounts every now and then in his videos, which is quite cool. Okay, let's see. Let's check out the results. We lost. No, that was the one before. So we lost 18 I rating. We gained 0 plus 0. We had 5 X's, so now we really have to start lowering our X's if we wanna gain. Otherwise, the safety rating gain is gonna be marginal. Interlagos also doesn't have that many corners. I think it's only what, like 10 corners, something, like maybe 11. So it's not the best track for safety. Safety rating. I'm from Italy. You're from NYC, right? I've been there twice. It's a pretty nice place. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to not get an off track in qualifying this time, because it's been, yeah, I've been pushing a little bit too much and getting off tracks too much in the past two safety or in the past two qualifying sessions. Alright. Oh, we have 5 minutes until it starts. Alright, I'm gonna take those 5 minutes, not all of them, just to stand up quickly, stretch my legs again, refill my glass of water, and all that good stuff. I'll be right back. Let me know,
Fastest
guys,
lap for Eriera, 132.8.
if you're enjoying the stream, by the way, by leaving a like. It really, really helps. I'll be right back.
Fastest lap for Morando, 131.7.
Okay, here we are again. Okay, interesting. So the strength of field is a little bit more forgiving this time. It's a 1600. We're car number 7 out of 26. You know what that means, guys. This is the one. This has got to be the one. But a lot can go wrong. So let's stay calm and chilled. And let's see what we can do. Yeah, man. John, I fully agree. Reading telemetry is super important. I use VRS, the free stuff from VRS. Driver 61 has like a completely free telemetry service thing as well. And yeah, man, Italy is lovely. I don't live there anymore for the past 13 years. But I really like my country, especially and mainly to go on holiday though. I actually live in the Netherlands. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's grab the quali setup. And yeah, in terms of setup shop, so I don't know, I was always kind of not really down to use a setup shop. And then eventually I just kind of caved in, I just wanted to test one. So I'm using Major's Garage for now. This is my quali setup. We're gonna use that. And let's try to not get a freaking off track.
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. You've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
Need to get used to cold tires again. I was so used to just ripping the car around for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's always like that. Need to kind of readjust. I needed a little bit of a confidence lift there because I thought I was gonna grab that super annoying off track. This lap felt pretty good. Let's see what we did.
P3.
Oh, that was a new personal best. 32.9. My first 32 lap, guys. Here in this combination. I could tell that the lap was gonna be good. Like when you know, you know. Oh man, I had to lift last moment there as well. Not ideal. This one felt even better, guys. I think we might have been able to shave off maybe another tenth or two. I'm not sure though. That's just kind of like how it feels in the cockpit, but maybe I'm wrong. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Yes, we did. I was right. We shaved off another 2 tenths there. That's a 32.7, guys. 32.8 almost. Okay. Personal best in this quali lap, so this already is starting on a positive note. Finally broke that 33 barrier. That's good. That's good. We're barely even gonna be in the top 10 though. This really shows as well how much off the pace I am this week. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Honestly, this is not gonna be my race pace, I don't think. But we'll do I'll do my best. Race pace, I think, is gonna be like a little bit slower, maybe like half a second slower, but let's see what we can do. Let's go back to my setups. Let's grab Interlagos R. Done. First thing I have to do before I go out with quali fuel. And okay. We're ready, guys. Come on. I'll be happy staying within the top 10. It's a long race as well, so it's going to be very important to try and not rush, not take too many risks at the beginning, and to try and play the long game as much as possible. It's okay. That's a really good. That's a good time, man. Like, at least for my standards, that's pretty nice. Very happy. Yeah, I think also in some corners I'm braking like a tad too late, which is preventing me from really closing all the way on the inside, especially on those. Like in those corners where you can really cut them, there's 2 of them. Yeah, I think I'm consistently losing time there as well. Okay, Interlagos, 992R GT3 R MSM Week 7 race. Yeah, okay, that's the one. I always check 1,000 times because I'm like paranoid to go out with my qualifying setup, as you can imagine. Oh, I recognize that Ferrari. The neon cat Ferrari ahead. I know Jim. We do not want a DNF. That is really the last thing that we're interested in. We're gonna try our best to not make that happen. We don't want tires. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Alright, everyone. Just a quick notice, by the way, while we wait. Guys, if you want to talk about sim racing, if you want to join my community and get the full experience, make sure that you come over on my Discord. We talk about sim racing there. We chat about simulators, rigs, peripherals, R-Factor 2, iRacing, all kinds of things. On top of that, on the 11th of November, I have my monthly community event co-hosted with Ben from La Broca Sim Racing. Shout out La Broca Sim Racing. Check out Ben's channel, some of the best sim racing content you'll see. By all means, if you want to join our community event, which is an extremely fun race where everybody is welcome, join my Discord or his Discord, and you will find the event at the top of the channels. You can RSVP there. Finally, if you enjoy streams, guys, make sure that you follow me on Twitch, because actually I stream on Twitch more usually. I don't stream on YouTube as much. On YouTube more for special occasions. Also, the community event with Ben is streamed on YouTube, because those things are more focused for the YouTube community. But my, let's say, weekly streaming happens on Twitch, so follow me there. All the links are in the description, guys. That's all I wanted to say. Let's put our head back in the game now. Let's not bottle this. Come on. We're on the outside for turn 1, which is not my favorite, I have to say, in this track, but we'll deal with it. It's okay. I really don't mind losing positions at the start in a 40-minute race. Most important thing is longevity and thinking about the full race.
Get ready. Let's go.
Decent start.
Left side. You're still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, I thought I was gonna barge into his line. I just cleared him by the time I got to the apex. I was close. Whew. Yeah, it's difficult to push there at the beginning. Someone's understeering. Those guys got really slow, now they're barricading the whole track.
Car right. He's still there. Still there.
Someone's wide ahead.
Right side's clear. On your right. Clear of right side.
Let's see if we can go the long way around.
Right side's clear.
No, it didn't work. I thought maybe if this red Porsche ahead gets boxed in, I can try and get around them, but didn't really work. Important to close the door in these like late apex corners on the first lap, because you get dive bombed all the time here at Interlagos in the first lap. Car got unsettled there for a moment. Yeah, very important to like shut the doors early on here, because people really try and stick their noses in at turn 1, at turn 6, I mean at turn 7 as well.
E9. Car left. left, clear left.
Little bit too wide. Couldn't really see the inside of the corner. I got a little bit disoriented there. It's okay. Let's just try and stay close. He also slowed down more than I expected, which kind of threw me off. People take turn 1 here at Interlagos always slightly differently, I feel. Like everyone has a slightly different line through it. Guys ahead are fighting hard, so there's definitely should be easy to stay in touch.
That lap was a 1:33.5.
That's better.
P9.
The pack is stable. Everyone's kind of holding their own. It's just a matter of time before someone cracks. Hopefully it's not me. I'm still benefiting from the draft of Dieringer ahead. Ahead. Which is good because I really want to try and pull away from Parada. He's behind.
The leader has just done 1:32.5.
Let's keep pushing. War of attrition at the moment.
Stay close, wait for him to crack. I think your pit window for refuel will open after 10 minutes and closes at about 35 minutes.
Five laps in. Everyone is in a straight line. Not much is happening.
That lap was a 1:33.0. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
Yeah, as you can see from the relative delta, on the standings. We're all very close in terms of pace.
The gap ahead is now 0.8.
We're getting close, but not close enough.
Stay close, see if we can unsettle him.
I'm trying, Jim. Everyone seems to be super consistent until now. I have literally not seen anybody get out of shape in what, like 6 whole laps?
You've just done a 133.2. Good consistency, keep them coming.
Come on. Finally something's moving up ahead. I think that was Ibrishimov making a move on Riva. Guy ahead is looking racy as well. Guy, oh, and he binned it. Did he murder him? That's a possibility. Freebie in the back. Let's keep going. Just when I was saying that everyone has been super consistent. Looks like I jinxed it. I'm going wide.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Alright, let's stay calm. Let's not get out of shape too much. Let's try and push Dieringer a bit. I think we're back in the position where we started, P8.
P8.
That's definitely an off track from the guy ahead. It's annoying there because you can get an off track,
Window is now open.
carry way more speed and just get away with it. Not saying that's what he's doing, but he definitely got an off track for how wide he went there.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.9.
Consistency has been good so far. Let's try and keep that up.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 0.8. You've just done at 133.1. The guy ahead has just done at 132.5.
Incident ahead. Car stopped ahead. I can't see it.
Yellow flag.
Oh, he's rejoining now. Of course, he gets to rejoin right in front of me. And goes super slow.
Still there. Clear left.
Try and get a better exit than him. That we achieved. Let's try and get him at turn 1.
On your left. Still clear left.
Yeah, he's managed to defend that. I got unlucky that he basically managed to rejoin right in front of me, but he's going a bit slow. I think that maybe he's carrying some damage because I'm not sure why he's still like this
Left
slow.
side. Clear left.
God damn it. Okay, well, things are shaking up a bit at least. I was afraid it was about to become a boring race, but here we are, back in the battles. I tried to harass him a bit. No, I had to lift. I had to lift. Oh, the margin was so small there. I almost made a mistake.
Used half your fuel.
So I lost a little bit on pace there. I was really trying to push to get as good of an exit as possible, but I had to tone it down because I would have probably
Slowly,
run
fast out.
wide.
Keep the inside line covered. That lap time was 134.0.
Ah, yeah, that's possible, John. That's possible. If he lost it, then we know that he's not carrying damage. But guess what? I think he was running in like P5, the guy who spun. Ibrashimov. Which means that he is quicker than Dieringer and Riva ahead of him. Which means that he's probably gonna put a lot of pressure on them. Which means that we might see more mistakes and we might see more incidents. Which means that I have to stay close. I have to stay close in case there are opportunities. Oh, he's about to make another move. He's made it.
right.
We're back in the rhythm again. Paradis behind is dangerously close. We need to keep that in mind as well.
You've just done a 133.2. The gap in front is now 0.5. Washington is now in the lead.
I have draft from Derringer ahead. Let's try and pull away from Paradis.
That last lap was at 133.1. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Battles happening ahead. Come on. Damn, those guys are tough nuts to crack.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. We're looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. That's 20 minutes to go. Half distance. We think about 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Riva has dropped off a bit. Yeah, like in these situations, the smallest margins matter. Riva is just starting to drop off a little bit, so hopefully the Derringer can put a little bit of pressure on him.
You're just gonna have to send it, mate.
Where am I gonna send it, Jim? I'm trying.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Damn, this race has been intense. This is literally just a game of who's gonna make the first mistake.
Gap behind is now 0.7.
X's are low, so far only one off track in 15 laps. Let's try and keep it like that, man. That's good. Let's try and not ruin that. The battle ahead is intensifying. Oh, there goes another off track. I spoke too soon.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Just trying to use the whole track. Looked like he was going wide ahead, but he just managed to hold it.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
I think we're gonna be pitting in about 3 laps.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
I made a mistake.
Car left, clear left.
I always start driving worse when the car is low on fuel. That's one thing that I noticed.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Oh, the guy behind me pitted.
That lap time was 1:33.5. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Good consistency. Keep
Guys ahead are in full battle.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Things are getting spicy ahead, guys. Let's keep an eye out. One of them split
Behind is now 3.2
to go pit.
seconds. 7th position. That lap was at 1:33.3.
Oh, I messed up my line. That's not good. This means I'm gonna have to refuel next lap.
The gap in front has increased to 1.9. The leader, Washington, is pitting. There's a car leaving the pit lane.
We're gonna go around one more time.
Running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. P5.
Leader's 7 seconds behind me. The former leader.
Very little fuel left. Hit this lap. In this lap.
Alright, we're gonna go in now.
2 litres remaining. The leader is pitting now. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. Watch your speed. Pit lane
Okay.
speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, stay
Wow,
focused.
what an intense
Apexes
race
and
so far,
exits,
so
apexes
far,
and
guys.
exits.
What an intense race. What's happening ahead? Why is he facing the wrong way?
There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight. Limiter's still on.
Oh my
Disengage it.
god. That sucks for him so much.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
I'm not sure where we are. No way, would you look at that? That's Paradikis. Oh, come on, that stupid freaking off track, man. Paradakis. He's in P10, are we in P11 right now? Our actual position before pitting was like, what, P7? This is where I would expect to be, more, give or take. Paradikis was behind us. And yeah, I defended from him quite well earlier.
The leader's pitting
Then
now.
he pitted early.
Gap in front is increasing. It's now.
And it turns out he actually managed to undercut me. Barely. But actually managed to undercut me. Damn. Good for him. That's a sick move. I have no idea where I am. I think P7 or P8 maybe.
P7.
Yeah. So that's where we were before the pit stop. 8 minutes left. This should be a really great result. Let's try and stay concentrated and finish this. Not the most entertaining of races, guys, I have to say, in terms of wrecks and all that, but yeah, everyone's been very consistent and quite a competitive race. Oh, I carried way too much speed into that corner. Holy God, I made a big mistake. That was a big mistake. That was my first big mistake this race. That's really a shame. But I'm lucky because there's still have a buffer to the guy behind. So
The gap behind is now 1.6.
I didn't lose a position, which is great. But I really cannot make a mistake like that again.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Yellow flag, watch out.
Car stopped on the left, is rejoining. Let's get around them. It's a back marker, so no freebie. Ah, he's slowing down the guy behind me so much. That really helped me. Poor guy, the guy behind me. He really got bottlenecked there. I'm starting to get a little bit sloppy with my driving. There's just a little bit of a drop in concentration. I need to try and stay as awake as possible. This race has been kind of a steady, continuous rhythm.
That was at 134.
As you can see, oh, that's so bad.
Off the pace. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances
I'm
we
really
can.
starting to fall
That's
off.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
I'm really starting to fall off. I need a... Also, tires are not feeling that good anymore with 5 minutes to go. I'm really gonna have to try and... Oh yeah, the car... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this car has just turned into an understeer machine. It's... I think we've hit a point. We've hit a point of tire wear where it really doesn't feel that good anymore. We need to be careful here. Any mistakes could mean I lose positions here. Let's keep pushing. Z-Tech behind, flashing his lights at me. Not sure what he thinks that's gonna do. Looks like he made a mistake. We opened up the gap a little bit again. Let's not...
Defend hard. Make them work for it.
Let's do turn one better this time. That's more like it. Bro, you can flash your lights as much as you want. Whoa, is he mad? Is he mad? What is that, man? Okay, now I'm gonna make my point. I'm gonna make it my point to defend as hard as I can against this guy. Maybe it's not worth it, but at this point he's just trying to bully me out of the position. I need the white flag.
left, 2 minutes. Your lap time was 1:33.8.
This is where he tried last time, so I'm gonna need to be careful.
We've been warned about track limits.
We'll have to take that one off track.
Of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
No! Why do you do that, man? Why? I knew it, he was gonna do this to me. I knew that he was gonna do this to me.
On your right. Right side's clear.
I just knew it, man.
13th place. One more lap to go.
I just knew it. The way that he was constantly flashing his lights, sneaking his nose in, lunging in from far, like... Yeah, man. I don't know. When I decided that I was gonna defend him hard, I knew I was taking that risk, but I didn't want to let him through just to, you know... yeah, I mean... Yeah. Was it worth it? Maybe not. But I wasn't just gonna
Push, push. We can catch this car.
leave the door open for him just because I know that he's gonna take me out. I don't know. That's really a shame because he gave me a 4x, so now I have 9x's, which means that's gonna hurt my safety rating. And yeah, I was gonna gain over 40 I rating perhaps, and now that's not gonna happen either.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
That's pathetic, man. That's really a shame. A shame to finish it like this. I'm gonna send him a message because I'm not really willing to accept that.
B13. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
Which guy was it? No, it wasn't him. Z-Tech. Why can't I... Did he disconnect? Let's take a look at it, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm really frustrated. I think that's really, really frustrating. Because also, I kinda saw it coming. Yeah, okay, this guy is also a troll. Yeah, absolute tool, man. It's not worth paying him any any mind. Okay, let's shrug that off. Let's check out the replay. Actually, I haven't even seen the replay yet. He claims I turned in earlier than he expected. This is also the thing that I don't like about iRacing, by the way. When these things happen, the victim or the perpetrator, look at this. The perpetrator always gets away with it way more than the victim. And you get a 4x too. Things like this are really, really demotivating, I have to say. It happened this lap. Let's go back. Man, come on, dude. Come on. Come on, bro. What do you mean I turned in too early? Oh man, this guy is such a maggot. Seriously. Let's take a look. I'm in the cockpit. Look at this. You know, actually, what the thing is? In this corner, usually, it is kind of a late apex corner, but my plan, or like kind of a late turn-in corner, but my plan, I usually start turning in when that marshal post comes out of sight. As you can see, I started turning in a little bit earlier. But he didn't apologize until after I complained. He didn't wait. He just unapologetically took my position by taking me out. There's no other way. This is incredibly frustrating. Let's look at his cockpit, because he can see me. He can see me all along, and he's not taking care at all. What I should have done, knowing what he was up to, is I should have just held the inside line, because in this, you see here, I open up myself out wide, because I want to try and take the optimal racing line. But if I would have just parked my car right in front of him here on the right, he wouldn't have been able to go anywhere. You can't overtake on the outside, he has no choice but to stay behind me, and I would have been safe, right? But I always have this thing on iRacing. I try to put trust in the drivers around me. I don't always want to drive scared. And you know what? Often, you pay the bill for that. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. I knew from the second that he was flashing his lights constantly and that he was lunging from 20 meters behind that he was gonna take me out. Oh, yeah. What a clown. Alright, guys. On that note, let's leave things as positively as possible. Let's check out the results. I think we lost iRating and safety rating. Oh, actually, it's the only race today, despite what just happened, where we actually managed to gain iRating +1 and safety rating. So, in terms of result, this was actually our best race today, if you look at iRating. But the other races, even though we didn't gain, were more fun. They were more fun because there was more battling, the races were more active, and we didn't have to deal with such bucketheads. With that said, guys, let's not take away from the fact that I am so stoked that this community is now 1 year old. 1 year ago, I didn't even know if we would still be here today, but here we are. I am super happy with how far we've come. And if you enjoyed this channel from however long that you've been following. Make sure to leave a like on the stream, guys. Make sure to check out my Discord and check out my Twitch for streams and for community and sim racing discussions. The monthly event is coming up in 2 weeks, so if you want to sign up to that, make sure that you join my Discord and RSVP. And most of all, I want to thank you all so much for being part of this journey and for supporting me. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you in the next one. Let's roll the end credits, and thank you so much, guys. Take care.